Yeah. Hey, Maurice, what's going on, brother? Maurice, I'm gonna be like you when I grow up. I've always wanted a big head. Ah, gotcha. Maurice, waiting on a few other people to actually come on, and we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time. Maurice, what's going on with you? It's good, baby. It's good. It's good. How's the family? Good, bad, indifferent, otherwise. Hey, Corey. You good? Maurice. All right, that's good. Corey, how's everybody doing, Corey? You good? I'm waiting on a few more people to come on, and then we're going to actually get on this thing tonight, talk about a few things, and make some things happen. Corey, I was tired, boss. Hey, Delina, it's been a while. How you been? Hey, everybody ready? Delina, how are you? Are you having a big Thanksgiving? Question, is everybody safe out here in this with Rona? You know, Rona be picking on people. Well, Delina, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We're going to actually talk about some credit tonight. Just a few things. I want to show you something, show a couple of people something, and help people get their credit together so they can change their life. As everybody know, wow. Well, you know what, Delina? The thing is, nobody in my family, thank God, knock on wood, we've been blessed. We have totally been blessed. While I'm not afraid, terrified. No. One thing I will not do, I don't challenge things, that's for sure. So, you know, I think it's practicing, around here we practice basic safety, wash more, Lysol everything down, sanitizer, we do it all. You know, I was thinking about sanitizing my food, but that's what Trump said, you know, Lysol or Clorox or some stuff. Ignorant. But anyway. So anyway, guys, listen. As we normally say, that credit is the way to wealth. A lot of people think wealth has to do with everything but credit. They think you can work and you cannot earn that much money. You cannot earn that much money working because there are only so many hours in a day. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to show you how to take your credit and make money. So now making money is not always about making money. Saving money is actually making money too. And so a lot of people don't know how to save. And so what we want to do is we want to show them how to get to that next level in life. And the next level in life is really, really, really easy. With me, I don't want to have my children to have to suffer all their lives. And so I was thinking, I was going over some things and going over my life and taking a survey or an assessment or inventory of my life. And I remember a lot of people that I grew up with, people that I know, they'll tell you how you're not going to be this and how you're not going to be that. Well, glory be to God, I didn't listen to them and stopped. And so what I've done is I've learned how to manage credit. I've learned how to manage credit. And with the credit, what we do is we learn how to save money with the credit cards. We learn how to take the credit cards and get traveling points, flying points, just everything. If it's a bonus or benefit, we want to get it. We want to get it. And so here's the thing. I was talking to somebody today about and we were discussing credit cards, secure cards, credit cards, Oxford Publishing, a couple other companies that offer these cards. Listen, folks, if they offer you, and I'm going to tell you this, if they offer you a secure credit card, run. If they offer you a secure credit card, you run, because a secure credit card is actually will hurt you in the long run more so, unless you get like $1,000 or $5,000 card. Preferably, I like the utilization cards. Now, let me tell you about utilization cards. The thing about utilization cards that I like is utilization cards are made for two purposes. One, it keeps you from maxing out your credit, because a lot of times there'll be lines of credit that you'll use once or twice, and that's it. And that's a plus, because when you use your other credit cards, if you use it up or use too much of it, then you'll be in a position to where your credit score drops. And everybody knows that if your score drops, it's hard to get a whole lot of things. And that's not where we want you to be. We want you to be to where you can actually get everything that you want and then some. Okay? So again, now we've got Rona out here, and Rona is showing her natural bone black or white or yellow or red, B-U-T-T. Try not to get in the cursor. Rona is showing her black butt, guys. A lot of people have died. Now, so with me, I'm not going to make a comparison. I don't care whatever it is. If people are dying because of it, then we need to take heed. I'm going to say being afraid of? No, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever. But I'm saying if being more clean can help you, then let's do that. Being more, looking at things from yeah, hold on, I got a message coming. So, looking at things from a different perspective. So here's the thing. Now, and I want y'all to hear this, because Rona is out there. I'll take that out. Because Rona is out there, what you're going to find out is that a lot of people are going to go through a financial hardship. If you're going through a financial hardship now, say me. Because here's what I believe. I believe that around the first of the year, February, this is December, January, within the next 90 days, I got a feeling that they're going to shut things down again. Now, most people have jobs to where when they shut it down, you're not going to get paid. They have these PUAs out here to where they're giving money, hardship, they're giving money out. Listen at this. They got to where now they'll check your credit before they give you this money. Can you imagine losing $10,000 to $17,000 to $20,000 simply because you've not done anything towards your credit on your credit? Okay. Also, what they've got also now, they've got some, for people that's got LLCs, they've got some PUAs out here that will give you up to $100,000 for this, for businesses to keep you, through hardship, salaries, as long as it goes toward the business. Now, what I'll tell you this, if you've got 2 LLCs or 3 LLCs, that's $300,000. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go for all that money. But what I will tell you is that there's a lot of money out here that you can get. And a lot of us will not get that money because we've got credit issues. What could you do with $100,000? I want somebody to tell me, what would you do if you had $100,000? What would you do with it? If you had $100,000, what would you do with $100,000? Anybody, everybody, tell me. What would you do with $100,000? Come on, somebody talk to me. What would you do? Maurice, what would you do with $100,000? Some people would pay off bills. Some people would blow it. Oh, God. Some people, some people would just buy a car. Billy, some people would just buy a car. And a car is not an asset, folks. Now, it can be a way to help you make money, but a car is just not an asset. Now, it can help you in attaining asset. It really can. But the thing is, you have got to. Okay, Cheryl said she'd pay off student loan. LaFam said he'll pay off credit cards. Anybody else? Come on, somebody else tell me what would you do if you had $100,000? Delina said pay off debt. Well, the thing is, the whole thing is, they've got money out here that they're giving away. And a lot of people aren't going to go get it because they're not looking that off. They're not looking that up. They're not concerned. They're just trying to live from day to day in, day out. That's all they're doing, living from paycheck to paycheck. And I'm not telling you can't do it. I'm just saying that there's a better way. And living from paycheck to paycheck is just not the way to do it. Folks, it's not. That money ought to be investment money. Billy, I like that. I mean, Corey, that's really freaking smart, brother. Corey Sykes said he'd invest half and save the other half until Rona get out of town. So here's the thing tonight, y'all. So what I want to do, if you got anybody that you know that want to, because I think Corey's already shared it. If you've got anybody that's got a bunch of collections on their TransUnion account, I'm going to take maybe one or two people's, and I'm going to remove some collections tonight. So everybody share. Everybody share. Because I want to help some people. And we do this. I mean, it's just what we do. It's just what we do. Because, you know, the thing is, we're doing it. We're helping people. Corey, and I think that's a pretty good. You know what, Corey? I think if I had that, I'd probably take in by me 2 or 3 rigs, maybe a high shot for about 25, and then take the other 75 and buy me 2 35, about 30, 35, $40,000 big rigs. You know, I think that's what I would do, and that would really, really, really take me to the next level, because half the money would all the money would be working money. I mean, here, what we do, everybody invests right here. Everybody invests. You cannot live under this roof if you're not going to invest. I don't care what you get. You know, you can get Bitcoins. You can get anything you want. You know, I picked up probably about 5 or 6 stocks the other day, and they're already in profit. Why? One of them I picked up about 300 shares. Why? Because I wanted to. You know, can you do it? Of course you can. Do you have to be rich? No, you don't. So here's the deal. What I tell everybody, if they want to invest money, you can start little. You can start small and build as it builds. Then, so set up $1,000 for investments. You know, if you want to play with it, go to Robinhood or Stash or, you know, somewhere like that, to where you can get small amounts of shares and let it grow. Now, as it grows, if you think it's going to go down, just do your research and listen to your heart. Not listen at you being desperate, not listen at your needs. No. You only want to put back what you can afford to spend. If it's only $50, with those smaller companies, you can invest a small amount of money, and you can actually win or earn a lot of money off that. I mean, it's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. As long as it don't bottom out, then you'll always have money until you sell, of course. You know, if you want to take and play with it, you know, take something and get you $20, $30, $40, let it make $10. Crittenden, Robinhood is really good. It really is. Robinhood is really good. It's a place to where you can start small and you can actually build up some real wealth, actually, depending on what you want to do. Like, you know, again, you're not gambling, but then don't put money out there that you cannot afford to lose. You know, but then too, you can buy a stock as high as $18,000 you know, which is where Bitcoins are. Actually, let me see what Bitcoins are today. Um, um, you can, with Bitcoin as high as $18,000, you can find something for 35, 40 cents. You really can. You really can. Let's see current price of Bitcoin. Because I want you to see. Because the thing is, everybody want to know how to make money. Okay, let me show y'all where Bitcoin is today. You see what it is? 18,455. And when I first started, it's like, you know, $400 to $500 a coin. Now, every coin is worth $18,455. Can you do that? Of course you can. But the thing is, don't risk anything that you cannot afford to not use over the next 6, 8 months, year and a half, 2 years. That's why I say you can put in 100 and play with it, learn, because it'll teach you how to research. It'll show you statistics. I remember looking at one guy on one show that I was looking at, and I saw this guy in a matter of 30 minutes make about $200,000, folks. Yeah, actually, and it wasn't that long. He put it in, and he doing 3-minute intervals, and it blew me the freak away. You know, but he was wagering, and I hate to say that word, wagering, betting, because that word, he was investing $10,000 at a time. And this guy, you know, and listen at this. He could bet both ways. He could bet that it was going to go up, or he could also bet that it was going to go down. You can't lose, folks. But because we're afraid of money, then we can't. So the other way that I would tell everybody, Credit, I don't know about E-Trade. I try to stay away from those that have a big fee. I don't know what kind of big fee they have, because there was a lot of them. But they've got some crazy fees, maintenance fees and trade fees, and, you know, some stuff you want to get away from. You know, and those smaller companies, it helps you build until you're big enough to go to the other company. Okay? But now, back to the credit. What we want to do, if anybody got some collections on their credit report on TransUnion, then we'll take them off right here, right now. Not, you know, we want to be able to help. And so again, I think that if we get a few things off your credit, and you know, call me next week, we'll do the follow-up. You know, 30 days after that, we'll do another follow-up. 30 days after that, we'll do another. After about 2 or 3 follow-ups, then you're good. You don't have to worry about those things. You don't have to. But the thing is, you have to take the first step. Again, I can't make you. I can't force you, but I will help you if you want to. The next thing is trade lines. I want to tell you about trade lines. Trade lines are really good. With trade lines, you can help build your credit, or it can actually help build your bank account. Either one, however you want to do it, it's totally up to you. Trade lines to build, or trade lines to make money with. You know, I was talking to Corey. Corey got some really good plans, and I like how he's trying to do this stuff and how he's putting things together. Will brother be rich? Of course he will. I know he will. I'm waiting on Maurice. Because that boy got some heart. He's got some heart. Young man with a big heart. And so the whole thing about him is, once we get him on the other side of where money is, oh, he's going to be a beast. He's going to be a beast. So what we're doing is we do what we do to help people get to the next level. And like I say, credit repair is one of those vehicles that anybody can use. Now, for utilization cards, and I talked about that before, utilization cards are cards that you can use, that you get. And with the utilization cards, the thing about utilization cards is you'll get them, but you don't spend a lot of money. Oh, Corey, I want to show you something. Corey, I think we just sent some letters off for you. Let's just see. Corey, hold on. I was working on your stuff, and your stuff finally got through. So what I do, everybody, is I'll do this. I'll do the credit repair, and so And so what happened when I do it, I can't get there. So when I do it, then within a day or two, it'll post. Uh, but anyway, folks, listen, we want you to learn to use your credit to actually make you money. Again, quit being like most people. They'll take their credit, and when they take their credit, what they do with their credit is they use credit as a debt tool and not an investment tool. We'll use our credit to keep us out of credit. If you don't use it right, will make you irresponsible, because you won't be responsible for making bad decisions. Because what you'll do is you use your credit to bail you out. And then, so it's not actually bailing you out like you think, it's actually putting you in debt. We want you to use your credit as an investment tool, because let me tell you something. You can take your credit, and once you build your credit up, do it the right way, then you can use that credit to take and make money with. For example, let's say you've got a $5,000 card. If you've got a $5,000 credit card, an investment card, then you can go out and buy a $2,000 car, get it, spend $200 to $300 on there, $500 on there, and turn around and sell that same. You'll have $2,500 in that car, and you can sell it for $3,500 all day long. So you make stupid. How many times can you do that? As many times as you want to. As many times as you want to. You know. During this pandemic, one of the other things that we're doing is we've got a couple more books that's coming out, and one of them is going to be Curbside CEO. What I was telling people is when I did the Curbside CEO, I remember there was a time that I was actually going through a hard time. So I found a person on not the yellow pages, on the classifieds. And in the classified, what they had some Rottweiler puppies that they wanted to give away because they was moving. So I went and got the puppies, not knowing what they were. So I went and got the puppies, took them all. I turned around and put them in the papers, and made between $250 to $350 on every one of those papers. So can you imagine those puppies, 7, 8 puppies, and you making $200 to $300 a piece on them? And these puppies are puppies that somebody was giving away, folks. You know, then I learned how to take in refrigerator, freezers, computers, to take and get these things out of the free ad. It's called the Curbside CEO. So we learned to get these things out of the free ads because we use our credit or our credit cards. We got them for free. We were able to spend $10, $15 to make an ad. So can you imagine buying a stove for $100 and turn around and put in the paper for $250? You know, if you do that 10 times a week and you've done this 10 times a week or 10 times a month, that's $2,500 that you've made with a credit card. And it's really not going to cost you anything, because if you buy it for $100 and you turn around and sell it for $150, for $250, then you're going to make some money, folks. You're going to make some money. And so again, the math is a little off, but still, you get the gist of what I'm saying. So the whole thing is you can make money all day long with your credit. You take the card, you take and buy the card, like we said a while ago. You can get a refrigerator, you can get a stove. People look for stoves. They look for these things. Sofas, a lot of stuff, computers. There's a lot of stuff you can get, folks, and flip it. Curbside CEO, what we used to do is we had a little truck. And so what we would do is we would take our truck and, like, depending on where pickup day was in different areas of town, we'd go by. And if we saw something on the corner that we thought we could make money with, we picked it up, cleaned it up, washed it up, sanitized it, put it in the papers, generated income. So a person is broke because they want to be, not because they have to be. You see, you're only broke when you're not using your money maker. Doesn't sound right. This is your money maker. Y'all mind went wild, didn't you? Yeah, so this is your moneymaker. See, the only place that can stop you is between your own two ears. They can't stop you. There's too many ways. If you think I'm playing, pick up the newspaper and look in the classifieds and look for free stuff. Critton, you know they mind went crazy, didn't it? The moneymaker, your moneymaker. You know, you learn to make money with your mind, not with your behind. Learn to use your mind, because you're only limited by your imagination. You're only limited by your willingness to not go further. You see, money is out here. Plenty of people's got money, and they're making money the very same way that I'm telling you, the curbside CEO method. Everybody know that the word of this time is, well, it used to be yard sales. Same thing. Buy something cheap and sell it and make your money. You know, but again, when you don't have the money, use your credit. You get your credit card. Yeah, credit sure did. They went somewhere. Some of them probably got off here because they started thinking crazy. But anyway, the whole thing is right now we're going to another stage for America. You know, just in the presidential election, we saw a lot of things, right, wrong, indifferent. I don't know. I'm not a politician. I'm just a survivor. So watch this. It don't matter who becomes president. I still got to survive. Don't matter. I've got to survive. I don't care who becomes president. My children have got to survive. So I don't waste a lot of time in what they're doing and not doing. I don't care about what they're doing. I don't choose one wrong over another wrong. You know, when you got two wrongs, both wrong. So I can't be right picking a wrong. So I'm not a politician, because I tell them how to calculate the cabbage, and most people can't understand the truth. And the truth is, your credit is what gets you from one step of life to the other. Some people are renting because their credit will not get them a house. Some people are driving hoopty because their credit will not get them a new car. Some people have bad jobs because their credit will not take them to the area where the good jobs are. Some people can't get a good job because their credit won't allow the company to hire them because they've got bad credit. So folks, now I'm talking to you on a truth, on a level that most people can understand. The things that you don't have right now is because you don't have the money or you don't have the credit. What I did learn, that if you've got the credit, you should always be able to get the money if you've got the credit. Now, you can have some money, but your money is going to run out. And when money is gone, I remember my parents telling me that, so don't get any more than you can afford. You know, we try not to use credit, just pay cash for everything. I did that. Until I ran out of cash and payday was nowhere in sight. You know, so I'm like, well, dang, I did what you said. I followed your instruction. But then I got credit. And I found out that I could use credit to extend to carry me through the month. And then pay cash. Yeah, Corey, that's what I'm saying. They taught us wrong, but they taught us to survive. So what does that mean? That means if I can survive like they taught me, then I should be able to have my credit to take and be an investment to help me get to the next level. They taught me right. They just didn't teach me everything. It's just like the car everybody's buying. It's not your car until you make the last payment. Until then, you're renting. I don't care what you say, how you say it. You can't twist me or put a gun to my head to make me believe that lie. If you buy in your home, until the last payment is made, it's not yours. You're renting. You're renting. If you think I'm lying, miss a payment, see if they won't put you out. Miss a car payment, see if they won't pick that car up. Miss a credit card payment and see if they won't take that money back. You know, but our thing is we're in survival mode in our mind. And because we're in survival mode, we're not allowing our credit to help take us to the next level. So when we allow our credit to take us to the next level is a place to where you can have anything you want, dream of, and desire based on your willingness to use your credit the right way. Now, we talked just a few minutes ago. I can take my credit card and go get me a car for $1,000 and turn around and sell it for $1,500. Well, $1,500 is because a lot of people can come up with $1,500, right? Right. Everybody know that. But listen, here's what we don't see. If I can sell 10 cars a month, that's $5,000 that I've made every month just by using $1,000 off my credit card, folks. $1,000 have made me $5,000 that month or $60,000 a year. Your job don't pay you like that. Most people on here, your job don't pay you that kind of money. So what am I saying? I'm saying if you know this information and you don't do anything with it, then you're where you want to be. You can't blame anybody but you. If your children don't have, it's because it's where you want to be. If you say you're not, you're lying. If you hadn't done anything about it and you hadn't changed anything, you are lying. It don't have to be, but it's what you choose. You know, now a lot of people aren't going to like this because everybody wants what they want like they want it. And so like I say, you can have the things that you want, but you've got to use what you have to get you there. And like I say, credit will get you there. Credit will get you there, everybody. Credit will get you there. So here's what we're going to do. Do anybody out here have any collection accounts on their TransUnion Bureau? If you do, then we're going to actually take them off right now. If you don't, then we're going to get off here, go grab us something to eat, and start working on some more credit, because that's what I've done. That's what I've been doing, working on credit. You know, trying to help everybody get their life together. You know, so if you take just a few things that we've said, if you take your credit that you do have, especially if you've got a credit card, and use it wisely, it will keep your house, keep your bills paid. It will keep your children happy. It'll keep food in your refrigerator. It'll keep the debt collectors out of your inbox or out of your mailbox. Using your credit, folks. But the problem is we want it. We said we want it, but we're not making the right applications. We're not doing anything. Only thing we've got is this lip. We all talk and no action. So what we do is what we teach our clients is this. Don't go get a $200 card or $300 card. Let's set up a utilization card for about $5,000. And then after we've done that for, 30, 45 days, let's get you a $5,000 real credit card. Yeah. So in 90 days, you can have probably, $15,000, $20,000 worth of credit, about 10 or 15 in utilization, and probably another 10 or 15 in real credit cards, folks. Real credit cards. I've had people get $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. I've had one get a $50,000 credit card. Can you get it? Of course you can. But you've got to know what to do with it. Because if you get it and just set it up, they're going to take it. Because if they can't make no money off you, they're not just going to let you hold that money. Unless they've got a high monthly fee. That's right, Corey. So again, Corey, it's so easy to make money, my brother. If the females on here, if they had a $3,000 to $5,000 credit card, they could buy hair. They could buy hair and make so much money just by selling it at a cheaper price than some of these crazy stores. That's right. You can buy wholesale and put your own price. As long as you're cheaper than somebody else, somebody's going to buy from you. You see? That's what they're going to do. They're going to buy for you. So the whole thing tonight is I want people to understand that learn to use your credit to make you money. Your house, your car, because again, until it's paid for, you're renting. I don't care what you say. I don't care what life tells you. Go to a court of law, miss a payment and see what they're going to tell you. Give it back. Go to a court of law, don't make your mortgage payment and see what they tell you. They're going to tell you to get out. They don't care that you put $20,000 down, $30,000 down, $40,000. They don't care if you put $100,000 down on a $20,000 home. They're going to tell you you got to leave or to sell it and pay the people their money. It's what they're going to do. It's just the rule of the game. The game don't change. You've got to change how you play. And if you don't change how you play, the game is going to run over you. The game is going to take advantage of you. The game is going to leave you in a place that you don't want to be in. Can you imagine your children need something and you can't get it? Let me tell you something. Rona's out here. So it's going to be hard to sell drugs, bud, and a whole lot of other stuff now. You're going to have a real plan. And this plan has got to make you money. This plan has got to make you money. Put money in your pockets, money in your bank account, food on your table, clothes on your back. Folks, it's a credit game. It's not. It's not a game. It's real. It's real. Because see, you hadn't had it hard until you got put out and had nowhere to go and had children. And I'm not talking about your deadbeat tail dads either, who don't do anything for your children anyway. I'm talking about real men, real women. I'm talking about people who want their children to have the best, that want to take their life to the next level. I can promise anybody on here, give yourself 6 months to a year, stay committed to a program, and you can't help but to succeed. There's no way you can fail. But anyway, guys, listen. Couldn't find nobody like you. Hey, God is good, ain't he? But everybody don't like him, so. But I do. But anyway, folks, listen. We have a good time. I'm going to get off here tonight because I've got to grab something to eat. I've got to go to work tomorrow. And I've got to think about that, because it's getting bad out here. It's getting really bad out here. And it's easier to stay at home than to risk your life, I'm not telling you don't do it. I'm telling you if you've got something else going on, then you can still get paid. You can still pay your bills as long as you handle your business. All right, folks, if you got any questions, send me an inbox. We talk to you later. Remember, we want to help you get your credit right so that we can give you your life back. Much love. Talk to you later. Bye.